All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you an exact ad strategy for local service-based businesses to add 10 plus leads in the next 7 days for your business. All right, and this is from click to close, like everything in between. So I'm going to get really into it. First off, if you don't know me, my name is Tyler Smurs. At the point of recording this video in February 2026, I've helped over 80 local service-based businesses scale with ads and content. Today, I'm going to show you our ad strategy from click to close on how to set this up, like what to do, how it all works, and go from there. So without me getting into it or without me yapping anymore, let's do it. First up is we have our ad. Okay, this is the very first thing that you have to make, right? This is on Instagram and Facebook. You have your Instagram, and then at the bottom right here is your CTA, and it's usually one of two things. We have a follower ad, which is to get people to follow your Instagram page, or we have a lead form ad. And so I come from the coaching, consultant, info agency, online marketing space, and a lot of people or coaches run these ads. They do, but they don't run them for local businesses. They run them for themselves. And so there's a lot of local businesses who are falling behind because they need more exposure. So it's not about always being the best. It's about being the best known. And so when you do this, follower ads get you this best known, like brand awareness in your local city, very cheap. It's like $2, $3, $4 a follower, depending on if you're B2B or B2C, but most local businesses are B2C, right? You help out everybody with a pulse, who has a credit card, right? Business B2B, it's only businesses. It's a higher cost per follower. Lead form though, are ads that specifically are asking for their name, email, phone number. So this captures buyers right now who are in your market who actually gave you their information instead of just following you. So I built my brand off follower ads. I've had my initial clients start with follower ads, and then they send DMs and, close people through the DMs and all that good stuff. But the real money is both, because if you can run lead form ads to capture the business who want your stuff today, right? But then you can also build the brand of tomorrow. That's hitting both sides of the market. So you're not just only closing deals today, which is, yes, that's good, but we want to build the business of tomorrow to help us stand out amongst our competitors. So for this, we have to make sure we follow different types of ad frameworks. For the follow ad, let's go in blue. For the follow ad, oh, there we go, blue. We're going to need to have a hook or a call out. So call out your main city. Hey, Phoenix homeowners, XYZ. Hey, Mississippi homeowners. Hey, Mississippi's a state. I don't know. Fresno. I don't know. Like your city, right? And then your ICP, your ideal customer profile of who you want to target. So you're saying this, you're talking on camera because people want to deal with people they like, know, and trust, not just a static image anymore. So we want to talk on camera. And then the call out, that's the same thing. Then we have a pain point. So this is like, what is your most common pain point that your customers think about? Why can't they go to bed at night? What are the top 3, right? And then pick one. So once you have that pain point, it's going to say, hey, Phoenix homeowners, are you tired of those old wooden kitchen cabinets staring at you in your living room? Are you tired of, that patio outside that just has cracks all over it? Are you tired? Insert your pain point, but you're saying this with energy on camera. You're not just being a bore or like a square, hey guys, I don't want to do this. Unfortunately, that's the game we're in. Sorry. If you wanted to scale now in 2026 and beyond, you have to be able to talk on camera, because if you don't, your competition will, and then they're going to blow past you. So it's I don't want to be right. I just want to make myself and my clients a lot of money. And so this is what's working. This is what's crushing. So pain point. And then after that, the CTA, or why you're different, actually comes first. So why you're different, who you are. So it's who you are, why you're different, XYZ, who you are. And then we have our CTA. And the CTA for this is just follow us. Follow us for more tips and tricks. Follow us to learn more about our business. Follow us to insert a reason why they should follow you because of the content that you create. So I recommend creating valuable content, right? In the form of entertainment, education, or inspiration, where you're giving tips, you're building trust. That's the type of content you want to create for your business. You talking on camera, funny skits, humor, right? So follow us for more of that. It gives them a reason. You're not asking for their soul or even for their wallet or money. You're just saying, hey, give us a follow. That's the first ad. Now, for the lead form ad, we have to do something a little different. All right. For the lead form ad, we do the same thing, hook, call out. And then we have our pain point. And then who you are. And then why you're different. And then we need an offer that gets people to say yes now. Why this? Why do we need an offer to get people to say yes now? Because if you don't have any type of urgency or expiration to it, like if you're not saying, hey, by the end, for this month only, we're doing this special, then people aren't going to care. It's going to scroll past it because there's no need. There's no reason for them to fill it out right now. There's no discount. There's no XYZ. So we want to offer a special discount or a one-time thing or a spring special. You can make up a holiday. It doesn't even matter, right? It's just put yourself in your customer's shoes. What's something that would make you think like, oh, I'm ready to do this. Just think, like actually sit down for a minute and think, what is an offer that people would feel stupid saying no to the whole Hormozi framework, XYZ. And by the way, if you're watching this so far, this is what we help with. We help all of our clients set this up, run it, manage it, edit their stuff, like the tracking on the back end. We do all this for them. The link is down below in this description. If you'd like to book a call with me one-on-one, happy to see if we can help. If not, we'll point you in the right direction. I digress. Anyways, so you have your follow ad, your lead form ad. Now, we want to run both of these ads. Now, we can spend $20 a day on a follow ad, but we want to spend at least $30 a day on a lead form ad because your cost per follower, on a lead form ad, because your cost per follower over here might be anywhere from $2 to $4, but your cost per lead over here might be, it could be 10 to 150 depending on the type of margin or the type of business you're in. If you're high ticket and you're a kitchen remodeler or lawyer or you're just going to be super expensive. Your leads are not going to be cheap, right? Because they're worth a lot. But if you're like a turf cleaner or pest control, they're going to be cheap because your service is not that expensive. So it all correlates with like your ROI, all that good stuff. That's why the business who charge the most upfront will do the best on ads. So if you are lower ticket, I recommend like charging upfront 6 months, a year, offer a yearly discount. And then if they say no, downsell to monthly. So you could still like, hey, no worries. How about we break it up for you? Would that be more fair? And then yes, move and close the deal. So we set up both of these ads. Now, what's going to happen is the very first time you post this, you're going to boost this. Let's do red for this. You're going to boost this ad. So you're going to post this first on Instagram. So post on IG to boost on desktop. If you just boost it on your phone, you're going to pay Apple a 30% fee. So don't do that. Boost it on desktop. You can save the 30%. So if you're spending $20 a day, you don't want 7 or however much is 30% to go to Apple, right? You want that to all go towards Facebook to get more exposure. So you're going to boost this. And then third is you're going to DM every new follower saying, hey, what's up? Appreciate the follow. Just curious, you're here for the content or think about using us now or in the future? Or, hey, love your profile. Saw you went to a Knicks game. Saw you went to a Suns game or basketball game like recently. Like, love that. Just want to say thanks for supporting us and our small business. Like, just have a real conversation with people. People like people. And so when's the last time you followed a junk removal company or a kitchen remodeling company or a contractor and then they message you that saying, no one does that. No one takes the time to do that. And the reason why it works is because people aren't willing to do it. And by the way, you can outsource this and eventually automate it too. There's some AIs coming out right now that we're messing around with that are like super cool. It totally like messages them for you. So I'll let you know more on that like when it comes out, and like we're kind of testing it out on a couple accounts right now, but I digress. Anyways, you can outsource this to actually a setter on onlinejobs.ph. All right. You could pay them $300 a month and they will send DMs for you. Yes, you give them access to your Instagram. Yes, you should vet them. Yes, you should hop on a Zoom call and ask them and say, hey, there's a lot of trust going into this. Here's this agreement. Let's sign it. This is what I expect out of you, yada, yada, yada. But you can delegate this. Over here, what you're going to do is go to Ads Manager. And on here, you're going to create a campaign. You're going to optimize for leads, a lead campaign. You're going to set up area around your local area, turn off Advantage Plus, turned off. Advantage Plus targeting on Facebook Meta is basically, it lets Facebook do its work, but that also typically includes Facebook going outside of the bubble. And so it's like, we only can work with people in the local area. We want to make sure we can reach people outside of that. And so don't just like turn it off, because Facebook, we've had accounts like keep it on and then they get a lead from another state and we're not even paying it. Like, we don't want to waste money if that's being shown in another state. So turn that off and then import your ad that you just made in here. And then turn off Advantage Plus, log it. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing with the lead form ads is you have to use a third party like Go High Level or Zapier for speed to lead. Why? Because the second a lead form gets submitted on your Facebook or Instagram account, when someone's raising their hand, they have a couple qualifying questions you added in there in the actual form itself to make sure they're not tire kickers. They don't notify you when the lead comes in. It's so dumb. I don't know why. Maybe they should fix it, or they should fix it, but I don't know when they will. But you need a third-party software. So we have two options for our clients. We set up a Go High Level account with them. It's under our white label. So like, we have a snapshot, automations, all that stuff we build out for them. The second a lead comes in, to make sure they're properly nurtured, notified this client, all that good stuff built out. But you can do this yourself too. You can set up a Go High Level account. You can go to Zapier.com and connect your Instagram and your Facebook account to your email. So the second a lead comes in, it automatically automates. Like, we're like, okay, hey, yeah, lead submitted. Send an email to this guy or Joe saying new lead come in, call now. And then you have the emails and you call them and hopefully they answer. You got to call your leads within like 2 minutes, like 2 minutes. If you don't call your leads within the first 5 minutes, you have like an 80% less likely chance to close them. That's like a fact. Don't quote me on like I don't know where it came from. I think it's like a Harvard study or something, but yeah, you need to call them ASAP. And so you have Ads Manager. Oh, did not mean to do that. I don't even know how to, oh, there we go. So you have Ads Manager over here, and then you have boosting it over here. These are the two ads you're going to run. And so now we get the ads for today, but we're building also the leads and the business of tomorrow. And so minimum budget for both of these, I would say, is $50 a day. That looks like $150. $50 a day. And that's like bare bones. And I would do 20 here, 30 here. So this is overall the strategy itself. I hope this makes sense. If it doesn't, please let me know. And if you have any questions and you are looking to take your business to the next level with paid ads and this kind of dual ad strategy that we use, you can click the link in the description below and chat with me one-on-one, like I mentioned before. But also let me know if you have any like questions in the comments or what you'd like me to make future videos about to better help you, better serve you. Because I want to make sure you're finding valuable out of this page. If you'd like, you can watch this video up here as well. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.